So, hey, we're recording, I think. So, we're going to go ahead and show you the answers to those first puzzles. The first one was getting the cat to teleport to the mouse pointer whenever you press the A key. So, I press A, the cat should just jump to the mouse pointer. So, the point in this was to get you just started with events and with motion. And so, in events, hopefully you're able to find the events tab and kind of see the different choices. Also finding out that drop-down lists have other options for you, so you weren't just stuck with the space key, and you're able to use that event. This is a script I made, basically. When you press the A key, go to mouse pointer. And if you were like, oh, where was that script? I couldn't find it. It probably looked like this, go to random position, which is also a great script to write. You know, randomly teleport. That's Space War right there. The hyperspace button in Space War was basically go to a random position. So if you're looking for it, it's just in the drop-down list. So hopefully that is what you figured out from there. So that's the answer to A. For B, I wanted it to be so that when you press B, it starts in the top left-hand corner and then just walks around the screen in a square. So hopefully yours works something like this. I press B, jumps over there, and then goes around in a square. So the script I used is similar to the first one, except it's a B trigger. And then I use a go-to with specific coordinates, and then the glide block. The glide block will make something move from its current position to a chosen XY coordinate, and it will take this many seconds to do it. So that was what I used there. Can I show you how I built the script though? Even if you figured it out, you might have painstakingly measured where you are and typed in those numbers, but there's actually a faster way to do it. Can I show you? I would love to share this information with you. So the way I did it was, here, I'll just detach this. The way I did it is I first positioned the sprite. So if I want to go to this corner, I move the sprite there. And actually, maybe I'll set the motion open. Take a look. Keep your eyes over here on like the glide coordinates and the go-to coordinates as I move the sprite around. I know they're small, but do you see them changing? So as you move the sprite, it updates the positions. So I just move the sprite into place, and then I grab the go-to block. And then I move the sprite over here, and then I grab the glide block. And I don't actually have to type in the numbers, because it's automatically populating those values with the actual position. I move, and I grab the glide. And I move it over here, and I grab a glide, and so on. For the last glide, I actually wanted it to match up exactly. Oops, I grabbed the wrong one. I grabbed a random position. That's fine. But then I actually did put it in place and then type in the coordinates for the last one just to get them to match up. But that's a nice technique when you're making an animation. It lets you kind of free yourself from thinking of the numbers and let you sort of think about the exact kind of types of motion that you want to create. I'll just stick that press B block back on there, or event. Okay, and then C was press the arrow keys or whatever set of keys you want and make it move up, down, left, and right. So I have that going on. Yeah, it's very choppy. It doesn't look quite like a video game yet, but you're closer to a video game than you were before you did this exercise. So the way to make that one work is with the change X and change Y blocks. So here's my scripts. I have the up, down, left, and right, and I'm just changing Y. You might have noticed that there was a set X and set Y, and there's also a change X and change Y. So the difference is change. Hope everyone can see that okay. Change X and change Y will add and subtract to your current coordinates. Set will make them set to a certain value. So if I said set Y to 10, then whatever it was, it would become 10. If I say change Y by 10, then whatever it was, it will add 10 to its current position. So that's why I use change Y. Wherever it is, I don't know, but I want to increase it by 10 to move up. I want to move down. I don't care where you are right now, I just want to subtract 10 from the Y coordinate. So that's why for up, I'm using change Y by 10, and for down, I'm using change Y by negative 10. For left and right, same idea. Left is change X by negative 10, because it's the horizontal movement, and right is change Y by positive 10. So that's how I made that happen. When we go to make games that involve the keyboard, you'll notice these are pretty choppy. If I press up and hold it, there's a delay, and then it kind of gets stuck, and then it starts moving. And you can't move diagonally very easily. Kind of, I guess, actually you can. So that's not terrible. But There's some problems in this type of movement, but it's a good start, a good place to start. You could make something with this that might be reasonable. We'll learn a better way in the future. Okay, so there's the answers to the first 3 questions, and I'll stop it there.